So hey guys, and welcome back. Welcome to another video of FTWB, and I hope you guys are doing well. And let's start this video because it will be a long one because of the transfers and talking about our goats as well, Cristiano and Leo Messi. So let's begin our video. But before that, I need to remind you one thing and request you one thing to watch this video till the end. And eventually, if you then enjoyed the video, do like this and do subscribe to the channel. So let's begin our video, and first report is regarding Sofyan Amrabat. So according to many reports, Sofyan Amrabat has agreed the personal terms with Manchester United over a 4 or 5 year potential deal. Eventually he might be landing in United, but there are many things which depend on this deal. Eventually, according to rumors and according to reports, the salary has been told that 4 to 5 million euros, and bonuses would eventually be included in other things as well. So this is reportedly told that he has agreed personal terms with Manchester United and is anxiously waiting for United to make a move for him, United to make a bid for him, and eventually will also not be traveling to a pre-season tour with the Fiorentina because his move to Manchester United is edging closer. So I think this is a good deal for United, and but there are several things which very much depend on this. And eventually, the first thing is that the sale of Fred, the sale of McTominay probably, and the sale of Harry Maguire as well, Anthony Martial probably as well. So I think if United can sell either two of them, then United may have the budget to sign Sofyan Amrabat as well, because this deal eventually will go down between 23 to 25 million, and then the add-ons would eventually be guaranteed, because 25 million should be the base which Fiorentina are asking, and eventually I think 5 million add-ons and probably the 30 million deal alongside the add-ons would eventually make sense to me as well, and to several United fans as well. Do let me know in the comment section what do you think about this deal, and how will Sofyan Amrabat improve the Manchester United's midfield. So the second report again is regarding United, and obviously it is of Rasmus Højlund. According to several reports, according to Fabrizio himself, that United have agreed personal terms with Rasmus Højlund as well, and eventually they are very close to making a move for Rasmus Højlund and eventually bidding for him, placing an official bid for him, and eventually they don't want to get competition from the European teams, from top European clubs. So they have agreed the personal terms with Rasmus Højlund over a 5-year deal, which would eventually go down till 2028 with an year to extend as well. So I think that is good from United. The strategy is good. First, agree the terms on the player side and then make the move to the club. So I think that is a good strategy from United eventually. And United, we have to see what United does in these two deals, because these two deals are very, very important for United. And eventually then they can look for a centre-back. But I don't think so United will be going for a centre-back this summer. But if Harry Maguire leaves, then it might pave a way. If he leaves on a permanent base, if he does not leaves on permanent and on loan, then I think United might not sign, because United might not be in that financial position to sign another centre-back after signing so much players. Like Rasmus Højlund deal would eventually go for 60, 65, 70 million probably, if we should include the United tax as well. Sofyan Amrabat's deal 30 million, 100 million, that is there, and a 60 million deal for Mason Mount. So I think FFP is affecting United at this point of time, and Erik ten Hag himself hasn't got that much budget in his bag, and has not got so much financial favoritism from the Glazers, which he would have got in the Qataris ownership. So I think eventually United signing these three players would eventually make sense to me as well, because it would improve it would improve the United midfield, the attack, and both the midfielders would eventually improve it, and the attacker Rasmus Højlund would eventually be a source for more goals, because United have been struggling for goals at this point of time. So let's get on to our another transfer daily update. So it is regarding Liverpool, and Liverpool's bid for Romeo Lavia is rejected, and I discussed it in the live stream as well. I'll put the link in this description as well. You can watch this live stream as well, because I've discussed so many things and the Premier League transfers as well. So Romeo Lavia's bid of Liverpool to Southampton of 37 million euros is rejected at this point of time, as far as I'm recording this video. And eventually this means that they are stuck on 50 million and 37. There's a 13 million valuation in between, a 13 million valuation gap between. So I think Liverpool would try to cover this as soon as possible because they don't want to. They want to avoid the competition with the European teams, with other European teams who are actually monitoring Romeo Lavia as well. So I think that would be an amazing thing if Liverpool sign him for 40 to 45 million, probably, in my opinion. So I think the personal terms will not be an issue, and eventually the player has given the green light to Liverpool as well. So I think this deal will go through in the next 1 or 2 days probably. So let's get on to another transfer daily update. Actually, it is not the transfer daily update. It is regarding Lionel Messi, who has been really satisfactory, really good in that Inter Miami team. He has held that Inter Miami team from the last spot to. He's trying everything, and eventually that was the first time in so many games that Inter Miami have kept a clean sheet, and it's a 4-0 victory for Inter Miami. And eventually they had a first half lead of 3-0. So I think that is an amazing career. I think eventually Lionel Messi coming to Inter Miami, and eventually he's holding this team, and eventually I think this would make sense to me because Lionel Messi was the only one who could save them and who could save their season, and he is that one. He's trying everything and has scored 3 goals and 1 assist. I think he isn't finished yet, guys. You need to know this fact that he isn't finished. The 36-year-old Lionel Messi has scored 3 goals and 1 assist in his 118 minutes played in Inter Miami. So that is an interesting, very interesting stat for him as well. And let's talk about, if we are talking about Lionel Messi, we should talk about Inter Miami as well. That Inter Miami's bid to Eden Hazard has been rejected by Eden Hazard because he does not want to leave Europe and to join USA. And eventually he will not be coming to Inter Miami and has rejected the bid of Inter Miami. So let's talk about our second GOAT, the GOAT, and even my idol as well, Cristiano Ronaldo. I think he and Lionel Messi are ageless guys, bro. 38-year-old and still trying a bicycle kick despite the fact that he was offside in that instance and missed the shot as well. But eventually trying it means a lot. He is really trying. When younger players don't even bother to try this bicycle kick, he is trying in the age of 36, 37, 38 as well. So I think this is amazing. This shows the level of desire, the level of passion these guys have for football. And eventually Ronaldo, because Ronaldo is 38-year-old and I think his body will not be suiting him now as well because he has lost his pace, he has lost some of his qualities as well. But he is still going strong. He is still that one player who can decide the game on his own eventually. And last game of Al Nassr against PSG was very good, and that seems like Al Nassr are doing something interesting, building something interesting, and eventually this would be very good in the long term because Alex Telles is there, Sego Fofana, Marcelo Brozovic. They can compete with the European teams. After we all know what happened against Benfica and the other team, I don't really remember the name. So I think this is amazing, and eventually one signing in the centre back department, a right back, and eventually Sadio Mane's arrival would be really good for Al Nassr as well in the long term and in this season as well, and it might even lead to them competing for good trophies as well. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you enjoyed this, do like this video and do tell me where can I improve myself. So that's it. Thank you so much.